Because this is, You heard about this game called Fighters History Dynamite? I think we're fans of this over at the stream. In case you don't know, back in 1993, Data East jumped on the fighting game craze, released a game into arcades called Fighters History. It kind of didn't do too hot. It wasn't a... it didn't really light the arcade on fire. It was not a... it doesn't play, like, really well. But what it did do is, it pissed off Capcom. Because Capcom alleged that it was way too similar to Street Fighter 2. And it was... Capcom kind of saw the writing on the wall. They saw how, like, everybody was releasing their own fighting games, and they wanted to protect their precious Street Fighter 2. They saw like earnings were starting to go a little bit down from all the fighting games that were hitting arcades, so they tried to make an example out of Data East, and took them to court and alleged that it was too similar to Street Fighter 2. Luckily, the courts did not rule in favor of Capcom. If they had, there might have been a lot less innovation in the fighting game market. But while all this was going on, Data East didn't give a fuck about the lawsuit. They were they were hard at work, like porting the original Fighters History to the Super Nintendo, and they started working on a new version. And since they were now signed on as third-party licensees for the Neo Geo, they said, "We're going to make an upgraded version, Champion Edition style, and release it on the one of the competitors to Capcom. Release it on the Neo Geo." And so we have Fighters History Dynamite. That's the wrong image. Oh yeah, there was this long boy flare. Now the original Fighters History was a 6-button fighting game. The standard light, medium, heavy attacks, but you only got 4 buttons on the Neo Geo, so they decided to go with the standard 4-button control scheme. No medium attacks, so we kind of lost some button inputs. But the original 9 characters brought back for Dynamite. There were 2 bosses in the original Fighters History that you couldn't play as in the arcade. They became playable in the Super Nintendo port with a code, but you couldn't even play as Karnov in the original Fighters History. Can you imagine that? But Clown and Karnov became playable characters, and they introduced 2 new characters named Young Mi and Zazie, for a total of 13. But the most important thing is they completely overhauled the game engine. Because, like I said, the original Fighters History, it doesn't feel that great. Like, everything just kind of lacks impact. Combos are really fucked up. Like, nothing causes hit stun for too long, so a lot of moves are, like, punishable on hit and stuff like that. They changed that for this game. They made sure to change that. Yo, Murphigator, thank you for the raid. You're just in time. This game is definitely a case of them learning from the failures of the first game. And so on March 17th, 1994, they released Fighters History Dynamite into the arcades. This game didn't really have a big impact on the fighting game scene at the time. But it kind of has a legacy now, I guess. Thanks to another... It's another Data East game where there's been a very dedicated player base. Maybe not as large as Windjammers, but there's a definite fan base for this game. Let's say that much. So let's get into it. Make sure this is on the US BIOS. Thank you. The name is important. Change the game name, BBH. Also known as Karnov's Revenge, which is what a lot of people call it online. But I like calling it Fighters History Dynamite. I like calling it FHD. Because you don't even get a Karnov's Revenge title call on the title screen. Can you believe that? Yeah, I guess the canon reason is Ray beat him up in Fighter's history. So now he got fatter. Dynamite! The game doesn't even say Karnov's Revenge if you're playing on the European BIOS. Why would you want to play on the European BIOS? You gotta call it FHD. You gotta call it Fighter's History. Dynamite. That's important. Well, we got a lot to talk about with this game. I think my buttons are set. So yeah, you got fast punches, you got light punch and strong punch, light kick and strong kick. There's no, like, 2 buttons for another level of attacks or anything like that. Up to jump. Thank you.
DDT!
DDT! So yeah, I got 13 characters. We'll talk a lot about them when we see them all. Might as well just play Ray, right?
Ray. Zazie.
Keep it canon.
Versus
Ray's going for the win again.
round 1. Fight! Shoot, shoot.
So yeah, like I said, one of the things that like makes this game. Hold on. Better make sure I don't lose a round. One of the things that like made this game have such a following over the years is that it feels so good to play. Like it feels right.
Round 2. Fight!
Like the special moves come out nicely. You can chain lights into heavy attacks, which I think this might have been like one of the first fighting games to do that. Like pretty much every character can do a light attack and then immediately chain it into a heavy attack. And everybody can do that in this game. This is what would become like a mainstay of like the Darkstalkers, Marvel, Street Fighter Alpha. So Capcom kind of took inspiration from this, and pretty much I'd say like 90% of the normal moves in this game can be buffered. Like the only normal moves you can't buffer off of are like Lee's standing hard kick, Lee's far standing hard kick, and Zazzy's far standing hard kick, stuff like that. It's the boy, it's Samchai. I give him the electric tackle. Oop. Yeah, you're Samchai. Big potato.
Ray wins.
So I feel like this game always...
Round 2. Fight!
It always like kind of maintained a bad rap for a while of just being like a Street Fighter knockoff. Like everybody says funny shit. Everybody looks like those Street Fighter archetypes that like Capcom sued Data East over. And not enough people like actually, you know, tried playing it for themselves. Macho. Wheel kick. The incredible wheel kick. I forgot to mention that the flyer like specifically calls wheel kick the incredible wheel kick, and I think that's funny. Even the flyer knew how incredible Ray's wheel kick is in this game. It's just a backwards fireball with kick. It's completely invincible. It goes through projectiles. It's a ridiculous move. Come on. She's not throwing fireballs. Problem is it is punishable on block, but you know. Can't have everything. Yeah, wheel kick's fair and honest. Move Master knows. Too far. Couldn't punish. There we go. I'm remembering the AI stress in this game. I will say that, unfortunately, this is another game where the CPU is kind of mean.
Round 2, fight!
But if you do things like spam crouching light kicks, you can make some characters like throw fireballs like this. It's another game where you kind of have to know shit. Computer in particular will be, they will throw you on wake up if you are standing anywhere near them. Like, they will do 0-frame throws every time. Oh yeah, we haven't even, like, we've barely, like, talked about the engine itself. Or, I guess we kind of have. But yeah, this game has the weak point system where if you hit the character's weak point 3 times in a row, sometimes 4, when you hit it twice, it starts flashing. And so the next hit to his legs is going to dizzy him. And that's how you get dizzied in this game. You can only get dizzied once per round. But then if you get hit in the weak point after the dizzy, you take 50% extra damage. Which that damage adds up depending on the combos. Which I'm definitely gonna show show some elite combos later. So yeah, you can dizzy somebody in one combo like that, depending on where their weak point is. Oh god. This is supposed to be a really bad matchup for Marstorius, because it is hard for him to deal with projectiles. Marstorius has a really low jump, so it's hard for him to get over projectiles, but also he has nothing to deal with wheel kick. It's probably like a 9-1 matchup if the Ray plays lame enough. Oh, the Ultimate, thank you for the 100 bits. Incredible wheel kick. And he's dead. CPU Matlock is actually one of the harder stages because he has his anti-airs on point. But Ray can just mash crouching light kick and make him throw a fireball. That's supposed to be a charge move, by the way. He just did a walk forward charge. The CPU cheats. You expect anything, Loss?
Ray wins! Perfect!
Perfect. All that moshing's getting to your head, freak. There's character-specific win quotes in this game.
Ray.
Which I always love seeing.
Round 1.
Alright, same thing. Oop. Too far. There we go. But yeah, rounds can end really fast because of how fast you can dizzy somebody.
Ray wins.
But yeah, this game came out around like
Round 2.
Yeah, around the same time as like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which might have been why it didn't really get much play at the time. Also, Mortal Kombat 2 was out in the US, so good luck competing with that. Big tornado, big tornado. But yeah, for a game like released in '94 that wasn't a big name fighting game, it has such a fluent engine that feels really good to play. It feels really good to combo. Lee's hidden move is a fucked up motion. It's back, forward, down, forward, plus both punches. We might play a... we might do a Lee speedrun after this, I don't know. See if I still have the juice. Oop. So Ray's kind of a nice, easy choice for this game. He's got a lot of good tools. He's got a fireball. He's got the incredible wheel kick. And the Dynamite tackle, which is forward, forward plus punch. Got a charge version if you charge back for 2 seconds and then hit forward, forward punch. Timing on it's a little weird. You have to finish the motion pretty fast after the charge. Mashing, crouching, light kick's really good in this game. At least when you're Ray.
Ray wins.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about, like, the... We should talk about the tiers, right? For, like, competitive play. I know people might be disappointed when they see tournaments in this because... a lot of things usually revolve around, like, 5 characters. There's, like, 5 gods of this game. Kind of. For the longest time, I kind of figured Ray was the best character, but... Then I found out, no, he's definitely not. Zazie is definitely #1 in this game. For things like the instant hands, the, Oh god, oh god, oh god! Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta hold that thought. Well, not getting the Ox battle.
Ray loses.
Lee's like one of the only stages where he doesn't have a projectile, so I can't do the strat. I guess just throwing fireballs works. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do this? Whatever, I'll bust out the Lee stress later.
Ray wins.
Like, I thought Ray was a character without much weaknesses, but his weak point's in a very bad spot. And characters like Lee can kind of take advantage of it with one combo. Oh, I kind of remember a strat. But that would require getting a knockdown. Big tornado. Oh god. One combo's gonna dizzy me. Oh god. Lee, piece of shit. Game's mad I'm not playing Lee. I'm just gonna hold down back. Oh, we did the hidden move. Wow. He did the palm blast. The CPU usually doesn't do that. But yeah, Lee is one of the 5 gods for sure. I guess it's 4 gods. Ray... I said 5. It's Ray, Lee, Zazie, and Karnov. But Jean and Mizuguchi are, like, right behind them. And then there's this embarrassment to the human race. There are definitely some Ryoko fans, but she's the worst character in the game. She can kind of do damage up close, but the problem is it's hard for her to get up close sometimes. She doesn't have a projectile. All her tech is getting close and grabbing. Lu Shinryu, thank you for the 22 months.
Perfect.
Yeah, kid, better get home. Youngmi's one of the new characters. She's... she can be a really annoying character to fight against because she's like kind of a keep-away character because she's got that air fireball. But she's also just... I find she's really boring to play because she doesn't really have much. She's got the air fireball. She's got a DP.
Ray
And she's got this weird mash kick that takes way too many inputs to do.
Round 2, fight!
Boner smash. And in this match, wheel kick's like made to beat that that air fireball. Also, that DP hits twice, but there's a gap in between the two hits, so Ray can wheel kick like that. DDT.
Ray wins!
She'd go on home like a good little girl. Sunshine Fun, thank you for the 63 months. You're welcome for stream.
Versus
Yeah, this is back when throws were 0 frame. They come out instantly.
fight!
The Street Fighter 2 style, where if you do it when you're close, they just come out instantly. Oh. He just had his spleen ripped out.
Ray wins!
One of the greatest death screams in in fighting game history.
Fight!
Mizuguchi's he's actually pretty good in this game, but you gotta have your execution's gotta be good on hitting his combos. He's not quite one of the gods in this game, but he can definitely hang in some matchups. I'll put my tornado up against your tiger bazooka any day. Alright, we're at the bosses. The backgrounds you never get to see, because these stages don't show up in versus matches. You never get to see the sad turtle. I love the sad turtle. It's a shame you never get to see this. That turtle's definitely seen things. I mean, Clown is kind of canonically a child molester, so don't play Clown. He got canceled just like John Crawley. They tried to change his ending on the English version and say he's just trying to get candy from the kid, but I think we know the real truth. What did John do? He said something to Lee that I can't repeat on stream.
Ray wins!
I'm not saying that.
Karnov.
And you never get to see Karnov stage. Karnov stage is so good.
Versus
Look at this shit.
round 1.
It's got a button on the left side. And it's got the Karnov theme. It's anti-iron. What the fuck? Too far. Unfortunately, the hurry-up version is gonna cut it off. Oh, he ballooned me! Well, I lost another round. I guess that's alright.
Ray loses.
I kind of forgot what my strat here was.
Round 2, fight!
I think my Lee strat was much better. Okay, I got the dizzy. Oh, no, I didn't get the dizzy. This is a weird matchup because wheel kick does not hit him when he throws a fireball. But also, Ray has an air throw. We haven't seen the air throw all game, but he can actually air throw a balloon.
Final round.
But yeah, Karnov is one of the 4 gods of the game. Karnov is really, really good. He's got some fun stuff. I need to try to show the fun stuff before we end the game. Uh-oh. let's throw fireballs. Sometimes just throwing fireballs works great against computer.
Ray wins.
Yeah, he has an infinite combo. Well, I didn't get the... Oh wait, it wouldn't show up until after the ending anyway. I beat you again, you worthless slug. Damn. Ray's kind of a dick. He's a detective. Oh, he dropped his cigarette. Good luck, Ray. And then you get these awful, awful chibis. These awful, super deformed characters. I think these only show up on a 1cc. I could be mistaken. FHD babies. Are the credits 1cc also? Yeah, I guess they are. It just kicks you out immediately if you continue. But they're gonna have some words of encouragement for me because I lost a couple of rounds. I did not fight flawlessly. Marstorius has little 1-pixel eyes. Next time, see if you can beat all opponents without taking a single punch. I don't think I'm gonna get all perfects, Data East. What they meant to say is, try to see if you can finish the game without losing a round. So, what we're gonna do... Can I... this? Play on home mode. Let's put it on hard. Speedrun time.
Round one, fight.
Ow. Amazing that you had to get hit. So that's what a Lee round looks like.
Lee.
That was a 9-second round, and I got hit at the beginning.
Round two, fight.
And I win. I feel like Lee is the best speedrun character. I think I still have, like, the speedrun world record on this. If anybody's beaten my time, let me know. It was like 9 minutes and 20-something seconds. Although I don't want to skip the win quest this time. Okay, I think the strat here was, let's see that. Oh, Lee is definitely better than Jane. Lee is insanely good. Oop, that was too close. That's what I was trying to get him to do. There we go. I was standing right next to him. Oh!
Lee wins.
Wait, was that my time or did somebody beat me? Did I get sub 9? I guess I did get sub 9. I guess I'm thinking about the level 8 time.
Lee wins. Perfect.
Oh, that's level 1, okay. Fair enough.
Young me.
Oh, I think Youngmi was kind of a problem. Okay, I remember the... I think I remember the strat. I gotta get a knockdown. That's not a knockdown. Youngmi was like one of the biggest problems with the speedrun. She just teabagged me. Okay, do that. Jump over. Nope, too close. Fuck it, I'm going in. Shit. This is like the one stage I'm like a little shaky on. There we go. And then I did the wrong move. Okay, we're good.
Lee wins. Round 2.
What?
Fight.
Okay. Yeah, I felt like she was the hardest stage for Lee just because I didn't have anything consistent for getting that first knockdown. Alright, we're good. Actually, maybe I could have just kept doing the fast setsu.
Lee wins. Matlock. Round 1.
Okay, I think Matlock had problems anti-airing. I win! So you see what happened there? Matlock was actually crouching during that. You can actually change between standing and crouching, like when you're getting hit during a combo. And when you crouch, that changes where your hitbox is. So his hitbox is the, you know, the headband. And you take extra damage when you get hit in the weak point after a Dizzy, so if he ducks into that, he takes more damage. That's not very smart. It's not very smart on the computer's part. So every hit of that Palm Blast does insane damage if it's hitting a weak point. I don't think they really intended for that to do as much damage as it did.
Round 1.
Okay, we're gonna have to try. Oh, I remember. Wait, that's not it? Uh-oh. 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 Okay, reset. Wait, I can't do normal difficulty. I forgot what the Zazie strat was. What was my Zazie strat?
Round 1. Fight.
Wait, why can't I do the jump over thing? That usually works. MVS is the multi-video system.
Lee wins.
MVS on home mode is basically level 4 difficulty, because most Neo Geo games default to level 4 difficulty, so you pick MVS, it's difficulty 4. There we go.
Lee wins. Perfect.
I gotta get a no rounds clear. It's important. Okay, give me Zazie early so I can get him out of the way.
Fight.
Oh, actually anti-air that. Okay, can I do the... I can do the jump over, nice. That's kind of a universal thing that works against most computer opponents in this game. If you get like a hard knockdown like that, if you space it just right, you do like a jumping attack that puts you over them. When they get up, they do a sweep. And then you can hit them from the other side. Like that. Sort of a universal thing. Oh yeah, another weird thing with this game that I didn't know about for the longest time. I didn't know about this until like a few years ago. This game has some weird shit going on with the player 1 and player 2 sides. Like, a lot of fighting games have, like, little differences. Like, sometimes cross-ups only work on a certain side or whatever, depending on which side you're playing on. This game! Good lord. Hold on. Big Bang Blitz, I don't like you rooting against me. I don't like resetting, you know? I do not like it when people start rooting for the computer. Ghost Pilot does this all the time. I'm trying to show shit off here. Maybe not all the time. You've definitely done it, though. No, I can't hit her head. There we go. What I was gonna say before I got sidetracked, if you play on the player 2 side in this game, you have a pretty distinct advantage on everything. Because for whatever reason, everything that does like hit stun or block stun gives you 1 extra frame if you're playing on the player 2 side. Hit stun and block stun. So this makes certain combos easier. It makes your block stun more block string stronger. Uh-oh. Oh my god! I can't explain anything about this game when I play it. I have to, like, just focus on playing. This sucks.
Round 1, fight!
I just want to get a no rounds clear. Come on. I should just be playing on the player 2 side since I get more of an advantage.
Lee wins!
Player 1 gets the ability to do, like, certain cross-ups, I guess. But for the most part, like, everybody wants to play on player 2 side in this game, which makes this game, unfortunately, kind of a clusterfuck in tournaments, because whoever's running the tournament has to, like, do official coin flips, because everybody wants to be on player 2 side.
Round 1, fight!
Could have comboed off that. What the fuck? Stop losing rounds.
Lee wins!
Yeah, there were lots of tourneys for this, but now, like, I don't know, like, nobody's running tourneys for this anymore. Every now and then there will be a big one, but like nobody wants to run tournaments for this lately. Maybe it's the coin flip thing. I don't know. Maybe nobody wants to do coin flips. No, that's not it. But...
Young me, round 1, fight!
I don't know. This might be another game that's better in small doses.
Lee wins! Perfect!
Alright, I gotta do the jump over strat more.
Round 2, fight!
There we go. Whiffed.
Lee.
Oh yeah, I should,
Bad luck.
Oh, it better not.
Round 1, fight!
I should sort of mention my history with this game, right? Because I did play this game when it was brand new. My local arcade, like, did get it. I distinctly remember, like, going to the arcade immediately after the final day of my freshman year of high school. I hadn't been to the arcade in a few weeks. Had to study for finals and shit. And they had some new games there. They had Dungeons & Dragons, Tower of Doom. Clown didn't win. Dubshell, thank you for the 3 months. And they had this in a one-slot cabinet, and nobody was playing it. It felt like nobody ever really played this in my local arcade. But I thought it seemed cool. It seemed like a fun game. I enjoyed it from playing against computer until, like, the computer kind of destroyed me.
Round 2, fight!
But I could tell, like, the foundation was there for a good game, and it kind of made me wish, like, people played it. And that was kind of the only place I saw it for a long time. Obviously, I started messing around with it again when emulation came around, but I didn't really have anybody to play with. And then around, like, 2008, that was when, I guess it was 2007 when GGPO was, like, GGPO became a thing. And started adding support for other games. There was also some offshoots like Supercade, or 2DF, whatever it was called, and there was like a standalone version of the version of Final Burn Alpha, and there's a friend of mine that wanted to. He saw, like, there was a YouTube video of a Karnov mirror match, and he thought it was hilarious, and he wanted to play it. And this is like when like net play was getting, like, okay, was getting good. So I was like, all right, let's play it. Let's fuck around with it. And we end up becoming addicted to this. We played this game for hours. Eventually, GGPO, like, added it as a room, and we were playing shit on there all the time until, like, GGPO started running like shit on my machine. Not GGPO, Final Burn Alpha.
Round 1, fight!
There were even, like, Japanese players that would jump on GGPO, like, late at night. Eventually some shit went down, and I'm not even going to talk about that, because it pisses me off so much of what happened to the GGPO room on, the FHD room on GGPO. But I kind of fell out of the game for a while after that, but then, you know, Fight K2 turned out to be pretty good, and that got me interested in playing this again. Get the dizzy. There we go. Thank you, Ty.
Lee wins.
And then, of course, I also found out about how Mikado was, like, the hotspot for this in Japan. Like, they ran a big tournament in 2004 called the Great Grapple. A big 3-on-3 team tournament. And videos of that were, like, floating around the internet. That's what also got me wanting to play this, like, with people. And they still run stuff for this game to this day. There we go. Yeah, 2004 also had the 48-man Samchai Mirror Tournament, which they only have, like, footage of a few matches. Now, the French players, they went to Mikado, but that was way later. And they got destroyed. I didn't even really know France had a big scene for this, but they kind of got washed. fuck. Dropping frames here.
Lead wins.
But yeah, I'm so glad to see this game like get a resurgence. Shit. What was my strat? I thought the Zetsu strat worked. There we go. Didn't even get the dizzy.
Lead wins.
Complete lack of skill is an offense to all fighters. Oh god, what was the mirror match strat? That wasn't a knockdown. Okay. Ah, fuck!
Round one.
Oh, look at that! I finished all the rounds. So if you do finish the game without losing a round, you fight Ox. The Ox from Karate Champ. It's just a one-round battle.
Karnov wins.
That's pretty much all there is to it. And even if you lose, you end up getting the credits anyway. Okay, well apparently I have forgotten all my strats for the speedrun 1cc. But yeah, this is another game with a this is like the third Neo Geo fighting game to have a hidden final boss if you lose no rounds. And no, you can't play as Ox. You can do it with MAME cheats, but you're not supposed to use them. Okay, so let me show some of the other dumb stuff I wanna touch on very briefly that's in this game. Reset. Oh, I'm still in, I think I had both, yeah, I had it mapped to both. A general in another game, tell me more. I made like way too many save states for this. Put this on one. So yeah, we hadn't even like really seen like any of the stuff Karnov can do. But Karnov also got a teleport glitch. If you Kara his crouching light punch into his teleport kick, which I can't do now, he slides across the screen. This is not banned, this is a legit thing. I can't do it anymore. There we go. Gotta delay it a little bit. It's a way to like get across the screen instantly. I can't do it. Why can't I do it now? I used to be really consistent at this. Can't do it on the right side. Wow, Kaiser Knuckle. I'll have to check that out. But also, I didn't show the whole instant hands thing with Jean and Mizuguchi. Let me map down to a button. So if you mash punch with Jean, you get this move. But you can also do it by hitting all 4 buttons together. And the instant version sometimes does ridiculous damage. Like, see if I can get it. Nope. You see his health bar just evaporate?
Jean wins.
There's like one particular frame that does ridiculous damage.
Round 2, fight.
There we go. But it only really works when they're crouching. It'll sometimes work standing.
Jean wins. Perfect.
But this is like a this is a big thing for Jean and Zazie. Zazie in particular can just kind of create pressure strength with it.
Round 1.
Because his instant hands is it's a really good pressure string. Let me map this to down back. Except now I can't hit all 4 buttons together. That's plus on block. So he can just like walk forward and do it. And if it hits, does a lot of damage. A lot of damage on average. Of course, the other thing with Zazie is that he's got a command dash, which is towards kick. And he's got Hellfire. There's a way to combine it. So you get a dashing Hellfire, which is really hard to punish on block. And if you can do the dashing Hellfire over and over, mix it up with instant hands, Zazie becomes number 1.
Perfect. Round 2, fight.
Oh, Zazie gets it too, but the only characters that have the instant version of it are Jean and Zazie. There it is. That second hit was the glitch damage, I think.
Zazie wins.
Yeah, the dash is partially invincible. I think it's mostly invincible. It goes through fireballs and stuff.
Round 1.
I'm okay with them giving him a low damage pile driver throw, because he's too good. Like I said, he's the best character in this game. Damn, the CPU knows the punish. Hell driver! He has a mean cross up. He can cross up with any button. He can actually cross up with all 4 buttons, I think. Every one of his jumping attacks is a cross up. But yeah. I want to show like some versus matches of this, but maybe we could do that for bonus time.
Round 2, fight.
I don't know. Is there anything else I need to like show off? I think that about covers it. If there's any other questions I missed, ask me now. Okay, so I have the Neo CD version, but it crashes in MAME. I've tried like 2 different rips, and I can't run it in MAME. I don't know what's going on with it. Am I supposed to use Universe BIOS? Yeah, I did use the CDZ BIOS. It starts up, I press start game and then it resets. And I've tried that with like 2 separate rips.
Round 1, fight!
I don't know what's going on with it. I've run other Neo CD games just fine. But this one just refuses to... It just resets on me. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, I loaded an old save state. Those are old scores. Here's my... whatever. Marstorius?
Lead. Round 1, fight!
God, if Marstorius has had a real jump, like... He could be a contender in this game. Marstorius is good when the character doesn't have a projectile. But he's such a risky character to play in tournaments because if anybody plays a projectile character, you're in for a bad time.
Round 2, fight!
He does have a good matchup against Lee because Lee doesn't have a fireball. But yeah, the whole thing with command throws in this game, you can combo them, but if you do something that like puts you out of range for the command throw, the button gets replaced, or it buffers into another button. It changes into another button. So if you do like sweep into double German, you get a standing jab like that. So it kind of like cancels your animation, or it cancels the animation of the sweep, and the jab recovers faster, which is pretty cool. That's a big thing in this game. But yeah, Clown versus Marstorius it's a literal 10-0 matchup. Like, Marstorius cannot do anything about standing light punch anti-air. Clown can just throw fireball, standing light punch anti-air, that's it. It's a literally unwinnable matchup.
Round 1, fight!
That is not exaggeration, it's unwinnable. If anybody ever wants to take me up on that challenge, you can have 10 games to try to take 1 game off my Clown. You will not do it. I remember Mountain Dew took the challenge and he said, yeah, this is fucked up. You will not win. Anyway. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have phrased it like that. Do I have a... you don't really want to see it. Although I think I did... wait, hold on. Let me check something. I'd feel bad showing this replay, because... Shit, where is it? I'd have to like... which one is it? When did I play that match? Whitecade needs a better search option. It might have been this unranked set. Oh, but I can't speed these up, that's right. Hold on, I know there's no capture. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Mountain Dew, I shouldn't be showing your name.
Versus round 1, fight!
But yeah, this is basically what happens. That's me being stupid and doing ball. I shouldn't do ball. All Clown has to do is throw fireballs. See how Marstorius can't get over it? It's really hard for him to get over that. I threw it too close there. Or you can just anti-air with the ball.
Clown wins.
No, you can't fast forward on this version of Fightcade, or Final Burn Neo. Uh-oh. See, I shouldn't have done a ball there. That's me doing dumb shit. And now it's like, oh god, I'm about to lose a round. I should not be losing a round with Clown. He got a round. That's what happens when you play the matchup wrong. So I'm like, okay. Time to be lame.
Final round, fight!
Don't do ball. There's no reason for me to go in. I did it again, though. I'm making this look closer than it should. But yeah, if Marstorius had a real jump. If he could actually get over these projectiles, it wouldn't be so bad. I could actually lose that. I actually could have lost that. But Mountain Dew was like one of the best players. He doesn't really play it that much anymore, but... So like that first game was me just fucking around too much. I'm like, okay, I gotta be really lame. It's 10-0 if the Clown doesn't play stupid. That's the whole thing. If you don't do the thing that gives you the win condition, it's not a win. That's the thing. And yeah, Clown can actually like trade with Marstorius on Wake Up because up ball is like instant. But yeah, don't go in, just make him come to you. Because he's got that fat-ass jumping hitbox.
Clown wins.
The only way you're gonna lose is if you get impatient.
Fight.
Yo, Rizwan, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Yeah, after that first game where I was fucking around, I got into the rhythm. He wasn't expecting that to whiff, but that goes on for a while. We played like a full 10-game set, but we need to actually rank this. Give me that. Where's that Karnov music? I already lost it. Shit. Do I have a save state anywhere? Invalid header.
Round.
Do we not have a Karnov stage here somewhere?
Round one. Fight.
Fuck it. Where's the OST? Okay, 1 second. just play that. Problem is, it's gonna, like, fade out. Oh, wait, no, I can run this in... That's right, I have M1. The fuck am I doing? I've got M1. Ah, it's like... Where is it? There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get this over here. We gotta rank this. Where is this going in the list? Number 1. Number 2 for double German. 1, 2. Minus 1. 1, 1, 2, 3, 6. 3, 2, 2. 4, 1, 1, 2. 1, 3, 3, 1, 6. This is definitely a case where the BBH bias is slipping in here. But I do think this is a legit fun game. Alright, we're just gonna... Okay, we're gonna... There's a lot of opinions here. We're gonna find our range for this. We'll say top 3, 4 to 6, 7 plus. How does that sound? For being fair, probably 5. Yeah, maybe. I just think it's a really fun game. Like, it just has such a... It has a good feel. Wait, what now? It's a game that didn't really get much of a following when it was new. But I'm glad it really came into its own later. Alright, it's looking like top 3. Good job, guys. Good job, everyone. Covering that up. The BBH bias strikes again. So now we have to... Gotta make it official. Just say... Karnov, Karnov. 1, 2, 3. Although... Well, anybody that didn't want it in top 3 is going to say 3, of course. Which... I suppose that makes sense. I mean, I love NAM 1975, but I would put this above NAM. Oh, we're putting this below Samurai Showdown 1. Oh, my heart is breaking here. You're breaking my heart live on stream. I'm voting 1, fuck it. I usually don't vote on these polls. I did that last time. You win this round. Damn it. Long live he legacy of Karnov. Can't type. No, it's not what I want. We've been trying to make this a collaborative effort. On my list, I would put it at number 1. For now. But I suppose there's worse places to be than top 3. I suppose there's much worse places to be. I mean, it is kind of undeniable that Samurai Showdown was a bigger deal on the Neo Geo, bigger deal in arcades. So I kind of get that. You give me the choice in 2022 of playing Samurai Showdown 1 or Fighters History Dynamite, though. I know what I'm thinking. I know what I'm thinking. I'm just saying, that's all. It is what it is.